India would again be the fastest growing large economy in the world with a projected annual growth rate of 6.6% as per the UN head of global economic monitoring. The UN World Economic Situation and Prospects Report 2025 has projected 6.6% growth for India's economy in 2025, following an estimated expansion of 6.9% in 2024. Private consumption, investment, export growth in services and certain manufactured goods are expected to bolster economic activity in the world's largest democracy. South Asia's economic outlook remains robust, with regional GDP anticipated to grow by 5.7% in 2025 compared to 5.9% in 2024, supported by a strong performance in India and recovery in nations like Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Risks have been highlighted for economic growth because of deceleration of external demand, debt challenges and social unrest in parts of South Asia. The report has forecast global economic growth at 2.8% for 2025 and 2.9% for 2026, largely unchanged from the previous years. It has projected a slight growth in 2025 for least developed countries, slower growth in the global economy than the pre-pandemic average of 3.2%, a fall in global inflation from 4% in 2024 to 3.4% in 2025 on the back of easing labor market pressures in developed economies and moderating international food and energy commodity prices. It's a positive but somewhat slower growth forecast for China and the United States of America, which is expected to be complemented by modest recoveries in the European Union, Japan, United Kingdom and a robust performance in large developing economies like India and Indonesia. The report explains that while global inflation has eased, the pace of decrease in inflation has slowed due to sticky prices in housing and other services sectors in developed economies, describing the short-term outlook for many low-income and vulnerable countries as less favorable. The report highlights hurdles for developing nations in mobilizing finance to invest in critical infrastructure, technology and human capital, and in moving up manufacturing and services value chains, adding that benefits of green transition and technological advancements are projected to remain disproportionately concentrated in developed economies. High borrowing costs and debt sustainability challenges are likely to persist, thereby increasing the vulnerability of developing economies facing high risks of debt distress. The report estimates moderation of GDP growth in the US to 1.9% in 2025 and 2.1% in 2026 amidst a weaker labor market performance, modest income growth and looming cuts in public spending, with stubborn coal inflation likely to keep the Federal Reserve cautious and discourage rapid monetary easing. The GDP growth forecast is stronger for the European Union, from 0.9% in 2024 to 1.3% in 2025 and 1.5% in 2026. However, likely fiscal consolidation, ongoing geopolitical uncertainties, long-standing structural challenges like population aging and weak productivity growth may constrain the pace of expansion. The report projects Japan as poised for continued economic recovery, with an increase in growth forecast from -0.2% in 2024 to 1% in 2025 and 1.2% in 2026. Growth is projected to moderate to 2.5% in 2025 from 4.2% in 2024 in the CIS countries in anticipation of a slowdown in Russia. Moving to China, where a gradual economic moderation is expected from a growth estimate of 4.9% in 2024 to 4.8% in 2025, postulating a partial offset of public sector investments and a strong export performance by a subdued consumption growth. Economic growth in Africa is projected to strengthen from an estimated 3.4% in 2024 to 3.7% in 2025 and 4% in 2026, driven by recovery in the region's largest economies, Egypt, Nigeria and South Africa. All these projections will remain subject to several uncertainties faced by global businesses. Do let us know your views about these projections in the comments.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC-TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.